Hey, Scott Austin here from Jade Puma. In this video, I'm going to walk through the new store build that we did for Apex Chassis. Apex Chassis is out of Arizona and they sell parts for off-road vehicles. And those parts are like this steering kit you see underneath this Jeep right here, and tie rod kits, and you can actually see some of their parts here. It's just stuff that goes underneath the body of an off-road vehicle. So it's very technical, functional type parts. It's not like mirrors and fancy bling for your car. And Apex manufactures their own products. And the way that people want to shop for parts for their vehicle is make, model, year, MMY. And so we have a make, model, year, and we have a D here, MMYD, for the drive of the vehicle. So you can select, what vehicle make it is, and then the model. So if I pick Ford here, then I'm going to see Ford type model show up. If I change this to be GMC, I'm going to see GMC models show up here. So depending on what you do in step one will generate a different step two set of values, and a different step three, and a different step four. Now there are MMY apps that exist in the Shopify ecosystem, but they're only good for when you're buying third party manufactured parts from a dealer that works with those apps. When you're manufacturing your own parts, those apps don't work because your data is not a part of it. So we had to build this ourselves with Liquid and JavaScript, which was quite a fun time. And working with Joe, the owner of the business, we tried it one way, and then we iterated on it. We went back and forth quite a few times because there's not only the front end we have to think about this, and how does this selector work? That's actually fairly easy. The hard part is determining how the data is going to work on the back end of the parts. So what we end up doing, let's just pick a Jeep JK 2018 four-wheel drive. So what it's going to do, it's going to take us to the Apex Chassis Parts collection. So this is all parts. And if you see up here in the URL, we've added a filter to that collection. And that filter is Jeep Wrangler JK 2018 four-wheel drive, which is that combination of entries that I put into the MMYD selector. So what we had to do for each one of these products, let me just bring a product up here from another screen. So in this product here, and with every product, what we do is we add a tag for every make, model, year, drive combination that it is compatible with. And some of these products will have hundreds of tags because they're compatible with all sorts of different products. Some of them are very specific to a set of vehicles or years. So they'll have a smaller set. Like this one here is actually a smaller set of tags. But that's how we ended up doing it. It took us quite a while to figure out how we're going to get to that. And for Joe, the owner of the store, for him to generate that list of tags and add them to the site using the data he has in Zoho, which is his ERM package. So lots of iteration to come up with a process that connected Zoho to Shopify to an elegant customer experience. But in the end, we have quite an elegant customer experience. So now that I've selected my vehicle, we even say here, these are for Jeep Wrangler JK 2018. So we're sniffing the tag out of here and parsing in the URL string, and then parsing that into English readable words here, so we can let people know what they're looking at. And what we have throughout the site is, no matter where you go, we've got this Your Rig link, which is just your last selected vehicle combination. So if I go to Your Rig, it'll say Wrangler JK 2018 four-wheel drive. If I go back to the MMYD and end up selecting, let's just say I go for Dodge Ram Charger 1984 four-wheel drive, and there's two parts in the catalog right now for that Dodge. And then if I select, let's go over warranty again, and then back to Your Rig is now updated with the Dodge Ram Charger. So we remember what your selection was and I get back to that easily through that process. Now let's go back to the Jeep one, because there's more parts in it. We'll just have to research again. Jeep JK 2018. Actually, let's do the JL. There's more parts in this one. 2021 and four-wheel drive. So now on this, collection page that we have, there's a small, and this is the product combination, the MMYD combination with the most products. And there's some new ones I don't have images for yet that are coming. But this Jeep JK has the most number of products. So we really didn't need filters at this level, because people are easy enough. Like there's only 3 steering kits to pick from, and the differences between them are aluminum, black, and then steel. So it's easier for them to compare and contrast without having filters off to the side, because the product catalog was so small. And the customers also are really knowledgeable about what their options are before they come to Apex, because this is for totally gearhead off-road people. It's not just any general person who owns a Jeep is going to want this type of equipment for their vehicle. So their customers are very knowledgeable, which means we can assume a higher level of familiarity with the products than many stores can assume with their customers, which is actually a nice thing. Now, if we go into a product page, we've got reviews from Judge Me. We've also got some product options that people can select. And then because we had more options needed, more selections, we had to go to an app. And we're using bold product options for this one here. And then we've even got some notifications like right now as I'm recording this is 2021, and inventory has been a really challenging thing for the entire world, and especially for Apex, because all their new products they're new, and they were getting their manufactured for the first time and shipped to America from their manufacturer overseas, and they had tons of issues, just like everybody else has had tons of issues in 2021. So they've been very clear about what the inventory status is on every single product, and they also have a lot of information about the products. Some of this is in the product description. Some of this we've got inside of product meta fields so that we can format them easily. But lots of good information in here about the products. Now, if I add one of these to my cart, we've got an upsell going on here. So now I've got this product in my cart, and I can, and they got notification going on here that they're working on all cylinders, all inventory is back in stock. So just another reiteration, because there's been so many inventory issues this year. They're up and running with full inventory now. They're super happy about that and promoting that out to everybody and reassuring them here right in the cart. And this is a little cart message code that I added through Liquid, so they can just go into theme settings and customize the theme and just turn this on or off and change the messaging out, because they might want to change that message during the holiday time frame. Let's say it's December 28th. They can say, hey, we're out of the office between Christmas and New Year's. Any order you place will fulfill when we get back on January 4th, or whatever message they want to put. So this is a nice little easy to do Liquid code to give them that functionality there. And if we go to the checkout, we've got a branded checkout experience, keeping everything as consistent as possible. Now let's go to our products page. They explain a little bit about their products because they're manufacturing themselves. They go into some detail there. They talk about their warranty right at the top. They give themselves some social proof, street cred, by showing different dealers that they're working with or that work with them. And anybody who's interested in wholesale, which is a big part of their business, they've got a sign-up form here. We're using an app for that. I forget which one it was. I think it's the Hulk app's sign-up form, or Hulk app forms we're using there. And then in the footer, about the products isn't redundant. We already showed that to you. You can see all products. Not that anybody's ever going to look at it that way, because they want to see by vehicle what's going on. But that option is there just in case. Also by product type. We kept this super, super simple for the phone. So on the phone, this is a great page because you're like, hey, what are you looking for? You're looking for, let's just say steering kits. Boom. There you go. There's all the steering kits. It looks kind of bland on desktop, but it looks great on phone. And phone was far more important for us. So we focused on that experience. They're also building out a gallery of customer photos. This is using the built-in gallery functionality in the Flex theme that we're using. We got the standard, policy pages, contact page, pretty easy stuff. Here I love, giving yourself street cred in as many ways as possible, right? And one of the ways you can give yourself street cred is, if you have not been to Arizona, if you drive down the highway in Arizona, they are just fans of vehicles and boats and motorcycles. They're very engine centric. So the fact that they're in Arizona, to me, gives them street cred. That, hey, we come from the land where off road is something that people do every day, all the time. It's not like this is a Manhattan, New York kind of thing, or even a Florida thing where there's no hills, right? In Arizona, when you go on off road, it's serious. So that gives them some street cred. And then payment options, just talking about the different payment plans that, 'cause some of these uh, items are pretty expensive, $1,000. So having payment plans and showing them different options is a really good thing. And they actually use that in their messaging through their emails out to their clients. So that is Apex Chassis, a new Shopify store using FlexTheme. Thanks for watching.